All right, all right, all right. It's Friday. It's another great day to make some money, man. Thanks so much for joining us here today. It's the New Black Wall Street Book Club, where Black folk do read. You put in a book, we absolutely will find it. And I'm your host, ERGJ, Certified Financial Educator, and we are going to get right into this thing this morning. Got on a little bit early so we can just hit this thing running. I've been trying to kind of finish up with this chapter, but we got a little bit further to go. So we'll probably keep on going to the next week, and I think we'll finish this book up next week. I think next week will be the last of this book, or maybe more, maybe 2 weeks, week and a half. I'm not quite sure. We're not going to rush it, though. We're going through the book, How to Be Rich. That's right, How to Be Rich. That's right, why not you? It's a compact wisdom of the world's greatest wealth builder. This is our text today. Good morning to you, Instagram Live, Facebook Live. Thanks so much for joining. How are you today, Miss Mary? Why you bugging? Anyway, and this is just what we do, guys. 30 minutes a day, right? 30 minutes a day to keep broke away. And I've just learned to incorporate reading into my daily, right? What is it that's something that you do on a regular basis every day? And here's what I found. I mean, as I study rich folk, billionaires, things like that, one thing that they say that they do on a regular is read. And I just said to myself, well, if I want to be wealthy, then I should probably read. And that's like what we do here, man. Change the way that we think, so we'll change our life forever, right? You change how you think. You fix your mind, you'll fix your money. You fix your mind, you'll fix everything else in your life. And so I'm not here to entertain you, by the way. We're here to empower you, here to get some equity into your life, to start reading some wonderful things about money and philosophy and how you think and how you perceive this thing called life. And so that's just exactly what we're going to do today here on the New Black Wall Street Book Club, where Black folk do read. Well, I'm not going to take up too much of your time. You know, it's time to get this show on the road. Mr. DJ is up in the house. We got to get some music, Mr. DJ. See what you got for us today, Mr. DJ. Hit the music.
Oh, the words from the pages change your world. Your world can change your heart. It can change your mind. It can change your life. New Black Wall Street can change your world.
Who knew that a good book could change your world, could change your life? Well, that's exactly what it can do, man. You read the right book, you get the right idea, you execute on that idea. It can change your life. It can change your bank account. It can change your wallet, change your family. It can change your community forever. Well, we're going to be getting into the book, How to Be Rich. Of course, this is New Black Wall Street Book Club, where Black folk do read. You put in the book, we absolutely will find it. I'm your host, ERGJ, your Certified Financial Educator, CEO of ERGJ Enterprises, CEO of ERGJ Black Bazaar, also international best-selling author of the book, The Black Billionaires Club. That's right, The Black Billionaires Club. It's a study of Black wealth. It's a study of the 12 richest Black people in the world today and how they built their wealth. And I just believe that if you want to be wealthy, you should study wealthy people. And so I just decided I'm going to study billionaires. I'm not going to study poor dad. I'm going to study rich dad and rich aunt and rich grandpa and all that stuff. I'm going to study them, see what they done, how they did it. Because I believe that if they can do it, I can do it. There's nothing different about them. Nothing makes them special. They're still human beings. They still got blood in their veins. They still got oxygen in their lungs. If they can do it, I can do it. I just need to learn how they did it first, and then I just need to replicate. Do what they did, and I'll have similar results. Well, you can pick that book up at www.theblackbillionairesclub.com, www.theblackbillionairesclub.com. Also, while you're there, you might as well join the club. It is a club. It is actually a club, a Black Billionaires Club. It's a place where people hold you accountable to your very own greatness, where you come into a space of like-minded individuals who are serious about success, serious about winning with money, serious about prosperity, and are willing to do whatever it takes, what's necessary to do it. And so you can join that club, $20 a month to join that club, get your Millionaire Mastermind meetings. We have Teach Me How to Profit training. We have a distribution network to help you sell more stuff. Yes, we got it all within the club. And if you're not part of the club, well, you're not taking advantage of those benefits. Well, you can take advantage of that by choosing to join today, www.theblackbillionairesclub.com, www.theblackbillionairesclub.com, and click on Join the BBC. Join the Black Billionaires Club today and change your life forever. Now let's get right into our flashcards. That's right, Millionaire Mindset Makeover, right? We changed the way, I think, 21 days to change a habit. We got our flashcards here today. And today on day number 19, it says, hey, dream big. Dream big. Uh-oh, everybody put in that console, dream big. Simply says this, if I have the ability to accomplish my dream at this present time, then my dream is too small. I must dream big. If I have the ability to accomplish my dream at this present time, then my dream is too small. I must dream big. It's something about dreaming big. It's something about having lofty goals that pulls you to be that pulls you into greatness. Matter of fact, it causes you to become better than you are. Yes, you can become better than you are right now. You absolutely can become better. And here's the thing, if you become better, your life will come better. If you become better, your finances will get better. You want your life to get better, you get better. And one of the ways you can do that is by dreaming big, saying, man, I want the best. I want to go for the gusto. I mean, it may not be here right now. That's okay, because we're talking about you believing in the future, believing that there's more to this thing called life. And you say, hey, I'm just going to go for it. Dream big. If I have the ability to accomplish my dream at this present time and my dream is too small, I must dream big. How many guys got big dreams? How many got big dreams that you think about all day long? That you contemplate on, how am I going to get this? What do I need to do? What's the next step? See, you got a big dream and you got the next step. That's really all you need in this life. The big dream and the next step. I'm telling you, if you dream big, that's the big picture, the big audacious goal. But then you focus on the next step, because God will order your steps. Dream big, next step. That's really, I think, all you really need to know. I just take care of the next step and the next step and the next step and the next step, and eventually I will accomplish my dreams. And then guess what? I'll dream bigger. Like, oh man, I made that. Oh, I thought that was hard, but that only took me 2 years. Oh, now let's go. Let's dream even bigger. That's what Elon Musk has done. He said, man, we can make these cars. We can make electric cars. We can be the fastest to the moon. We can get to Mars. He said he just dreams big, and he's a visionary. He goes after it. Dream big. Next step. Well, I also want to let you guys know about an opportunity you got. I'm actually going to be teaching a class in about a week and a half about this thing called e-commerce. And if you want to learn how to build that site, if you want to learn how to manage it too as well, I can teach you how to build a site, an e-commerce site, for less than $100. It'll take you 48 hours to do, and it'll be less than $100 that you will invest into your very own e-commerce store. Now, why is it so important? Well, reality is the internet is what's up. And if you learn how to tap into this resource where you can reach people all over the world and you can sell stuff all over the world, why wouldn't you? I mean, why limit yourself to your local area when the world is available? And don't you know that you got something special? I want you to know that this morning, that you have something special. And because you have something special, someone else is willing to pay for your specialty. Yes. You have something special. And I want you to understand that there's somebody somewhere in this world willing to pay you for your specialty. But how will they know that you got it? You got to be able to display it, to market it, to advertise it, and put it in their face. Everybody put it in the console, put it in their face. See, I learned a long time ago that in order for me to be successful, I got to put what makes me special in someone else's face. I got to put it in their face. And that's what that website is for. Able to put what you do, what makes you special, what makes your business special in front of other people. Put it in their face. Stop hiding it. Why would you put a lamp up under the bed when it needs to go up on the counter? Put it in their face. All right, man. So anyway, you can sign up for that. I got a link down at the bottom of my Instagram, on my YouTube live. If you need it, if you're on Instagram, I don't know how to do that. Just inbox me. I'll let you know how you can sign up for that. That class will be $100, $99 for you to attend that class. But here's the deal, man. Once I learned that I started investing my money, I said, man, what could $99 get me? It could get me a site that could make me $9,000. It can get me a site that I can reach people all over the world, and I can man. Well, that's one of the big things too. One of the big things is not just building the site. Y'all, I hope y'all know that, right? It's not just building the site, because the site gets built, but then what happens after that? You got to manage the site. You got to keep up with inventory. All the stuff that happens after the site is built is like, oh my goodness. So I'm gonna teach you how to make that. So I'm gonna teach you how to simplify that process. You'll be like, man, I didn't know it was this easy. Yeah, it's that easy. And I'll show you how to do that. I think I'm gonna do it on October 2nd. So I think we got a week and a half left to get signed up, get registered, to pay. You pay $50,000 to learn how to be broke. Well, I want you to pay about $99 to learn how to be rich. How about that? Oh yeah, I'm gonna teach on marketing too, Tiaja. I know that's right. How to drive. That's another thing. How to drive traffic to your site. How to get people to even want to see it and look at it and find it. Oh Lord. Anyway, so we're gonna get into today. Again, if you are on Instagram Live, you just inbox me if you want to get that information, how to sign up for that class. If you're on YouTube Live, it's right down in the comments on the description of this broadcast. Which is e-commerce. Teach me how to profit e-commerce, how to build your e-commerce store for less than $100. I'm telling you, if someone had brought this information to me when I was trying to get started, oh my, how much, see, this is why I say, when you lean on other people's wisdom, and you lean on other people's experience, they make it easy for you. That's right, they make it easy for you. Hey, let's get right to what we're going to talk about today, man. How to be rich. That's right. How to be rich. Why not you? Everybody put in the console, why not me? Why not you? Huh? Why not be rich? Why not make or earn all that you can? Why not do all that you can? Why not be all that you can? Does anyone in this feed believe that they're doing all that they can? I beg to differ. No, you're not. You can do more. You can be more. You can make more. You can read more. You can become more. So we're going to pick up here. Rich inner life is soon rich on the outside. A rich inner life is soon rich on the outside. I think we're continuing on with Mr. James Allen. He had a lot to say about this subject. We're talking about meditation, by the way. Let's pick right back up here and get right into today's discussion. That's right, man. Get right into today's discussion. Nothing dreamy about meditation. Nothing dreamy about meditation. If you really seek truth and not merely your own gratification, if you love it above all worldly pleasures and gains, more even than happiness itself, you'll be willing to make the effort necessary for its achievement. If you really seek truth, if you really want to build that business, if you really want to have success, listen to what I said, then you would be willing. Everybody put in the console, I'm willing. If you would be willing to make the effort necessary. See, as I teach across the country, I realize that most people simply are not willing to do. They're willing to talk about it. They're willing to dream about it. They're willing to hope for it. They're willing to pray for it, but they're not willing to do the effort necessary. They're not willing to put in the effort necessary for achievement. How many of you guys know some people like that? They talk about it all day long. I mean, you see them, they keep talking about it. You see, like, man, you be like, when are you going to do it? When are you going to take a step? When are you going to put in the effort? When are you going to make a move? What Bernie Mac said, bust a move. When are you going to bust a move? When? Stop talking about it. Now it's okay to talk about it, by the way. It's okay to have a conversation about it. It's okay to have the vision. It's okay to have the dream. But I'm saying none of that's going to move until you move. When are you going to bust a move? If you would be freed from sin and sorrow, if you would taste of that spotless purity of which you sigh and pray, if you would realize wisdom and knowledge, and would enter into the possession of profound and abiding peace, come now and enter the path of meditation. And let the supreme object of your meditation be truth. At the outset, meditation must be distinguished from idle reverie. There's nothing dreamy and unpractical about it. It is a process of searching, an uncompromising thought that allows nothing to remain but the simple and naked truth. Meditating in this way, you will no longer strive to build yourself up in your prejudices, but forgetting self, you will remember only that you are seeking the truth. And so you will remove one by one the errors. The errors that you have built around yourself in the past. We see this is what I love about reading. It comes to a point in life where you just simply have to be honest with yourself. And everybody reaches this point at different points in their life. Some people reach it when they're 25, some people reach it when they're 55. But at some point, you got to get to the place of honesty with yourself, with your thought life, with your process, with your results. You will remove one by one the errors. The errors. Now, I think this is worth talking about. As you think about your own life, and maybe just right now. Now here's the thing. I think it's hard sometimes for us to recognize or to identify our own errors. Because in our eyes, we're perfect in our own eyes. We don't make mistakes in our own eyes. I mean, sometimes for some of us, it's hard for us to simply apologize when we make mistakes. So we know that we think that we're perfect, for most of us. But to get to a place of meditation that you realize, oh, I messed up. Yeah, it wasn't them, it was me. I messed up. I messed up. Now, here's how you can do it, right? First, it's really simple. You look at what you have been reaping. You look at your results. You look at whether you've been bearing fruit or not bearing fruit in whatever area it is that you want to look at, whether it's your health or your wealth. You look at it, you say, here's the results. Here's the progress report. And it doesn't say A or B, it says C, D, or F. I messed up. And then you begin to search, where did I mess up? How did I mess up? Why is this not the way that I think it should be? And then you begin to notice and identify and recognize your own errors. And then remove them. Errors that you built up from your past. I'm telling you, once we can honestly, I mean, like really just like, you know what? I messed up. When you think about some of these relationships that you had, you know what? I messed up. When you think about the money that you don't have, that you should have, or the money that you wasted, that you shouldn't have wasted, or the money that you spent, that you shouldn't have spent, you know what? I messed up. And I'm telling you, that has got to be one of the most releasing points. One of the places where it's like you at the beginning when you get in there, you're like, oh, I don't want to tell the truth. I don't want to, my ego won't let me, my pride won't let me just be honest and know that I messed up. But I'm telling you, once you get there, you're like, you're free. Isn't that free? Anybody else think that's free? I'm telling you, I think it's free. It frees me to admit my own mistakes. I messed up. Because guess what? Once you admit your own mistakes, you can fix them. You can fix them. You can change. You can't fix what you will not admit. Oh, put that in the comments below. I cannot fix what I will not admit. You can't do it because you don't even know that it's broken. I can't even notice that it's broken. So how can I fix it? Because I don't even admit that it's broke. It's freeing for you to admit your own mistakes, not to point out everybody else's mistakes, not to tell everybody else how they messed up, not realize, well, I messed up. Now you can fix it. Now you're on the road to recovery. Now you're at the place where you can just point to it and you can say, no, I can fix it because I have identified what I have messed up and I can fix that. Woo. All right, let's keep going. Where was I? And so you will remove one by one the errors that you built around yourself in the past and will patiently wait for the revelation of truth that will come when your errors have been sufficiently removed. Select some portion of the day in which to meditate. What's that going to be for you? Select some portion of the day in which to meditate. For me, it's in the middle of the night. I'm able to meditate when everybody else is quiet. Now, some people can't get it, but it says that you select for yourself some portion of the day in which to meditate. Morning, evening, night. When will you do it? When will you commit to yourself to do it so that you can remove the errors of the past and you can allow for truth to be identified and come into your life? When will you take the time to meditate? Not sleep. No. To meditate. To go to be on purpose by yourself, to think for yourself, to search for yourself, to find for yourself. Not sleep. It's not sleep. Meditation. Select some portion of the day in which to meditate and keep that period sacred to your purpose. The best time is very early in the morning when the spirit is reposed is upon everything. I mean, I might need to wake up a little early if morning is for you. I get up morning too. Yeah, morning is cool. Vivian said during the day for me when no one is home, she did it yesterday. Yesterday said, hey, evening is better for me. Right? We're talking about a time where you're going to set aside some time every day at some point during the day, typically on a schedule where you're going to meditate. The best time is very early in the morning when the spirit is reposed upon everything. All natural conditions will then be in your favor. The passions after the long bodily fast of the night will be subdued. The excitements and worries of the previous day have all died away, and the mind, strong and yet restful, will be receptive to spiritual instruction. Indeed, one of the first efforts you will be called upon to make will be to shake off lethargy and indulgence. In other words, to get out of bed. That's the hardest part. That's the hardest part, to get out of the bed. And if you refuse, you will be unable to advance, for the demands of the spirit are imperative. Hey, that's being honest. See, that's what I'm talking about. I appreciate the honesty. Says, yeah, too busy in the morning and I don't get up early enough. Okay, see, that's being honest. That is being honest. See, that is being honest. An awakened consciousness, alive to possibilities. An awakened consciousness, alive to possibilities. Everybody put in the console, alive to possibilities. I like to use another word, alive to possibility. I like to say alive to opportunity. Opportunities that are possible. There are so many of us, so many that are dead to possibility. So many that can't even see possibility. But when what we call it now, when you woke, that's what they call it nowadays. When you woke, you become alive to possibility. I really want to sit on that for a second. Alive. Vibrancy, joyfulness, movement, excitement, anticipation. Can't wait. Alive. To be alive to possibility. Now, many of us will have read, or I don't even know how many of us believe, but many of us have read that all things are possible. Here's my question. Do you really believe that? When I say, do you really believe it, not just because you can repeat it, but your soul is open to all possibilities, that nothing is too hard for you because you're connected to the source of unlimited supply. Do you truly believe for yourself that all things are possible? In other words, are you alive to possibility? See, many of us can say it. Many of us can repeat it. Many of us can read it, but very few of us believe it. Very few believe it. Now, here's how you know somebody believes it. When new opportunities or new possibilities or all of this stuff comes their way, they take advantage of it. Let me say that again for the people in the back. This is how you know when someone really believes that all things are possible for them. When new opportunities or new possibilities come across their path, they don't pass over the opportunities, they attack them. They take advantage of them. If you really believed, you would take advantage of what you believe. In other words, you would do something with what you believe, not just have it as some mindset that you have. Oh, I know. Oh, I think. Oh, I believe that things are possible. But every time something comes that's possible for me, I pass over it. I don't take advantage of it, but I believe. Whoa. Faith without works is dead. Whoa. See what I said yesterday, that the laws, they don't conflict, they work in conjunction. You say you believe it, but yet you don't work it. Faith without works is dead. You believe, but you don't work. Therefore, it's dead. It's not alive. There's no power amongst the dead. Oh, let me say that again for the people in the back. There is no power amongst the dead. Whew. It must be Friday, by the way. It must be Friday. Yeah, it's got to be Friday. Whew, I'm feeling a certain type of way this morning. If those who are possessed of health and strength waste the calm, precious hours of the silent morning in drowsy indulgence, they are totally unfit to climb the heavenly heights. Uh-oh. Let me go back. To be spiritually awakened is also to be mentally and physically awakened. The sluggard and the self-indulgent can have no knowledge of truth. If those who are possessed of health and strength waste the calm, precious hours of the silent morning in drowsy indulgence, they are totally unfit to climb the heavenly heights. Those whose awakening consciousness has become alive to its lofty possibilities, who are beginning to shake off, everybody put it on, so shake off, to shake off the darkness of ignorance in which this world is enveloped, rise before the stars have ceased their vigil, and grappling with the darkness within their souls, strive by holy aspiration to perceive the light of truth while the unawake world dreams on. No saint, no holy one, no teacher of truth ever lived who did not rise early in the morning. No saint, no holy one, no teacher of truth ever lived who did not rise early in the morning. Jesus habitually rose early. Some of us say we're going to be like Jesus. What would Jesus do? Jesus would wake up early. What would Jesus do? Jesus would wake up early. Uh-oh. You see, when we start getting into the disciplines of Jesus, if that's who you follow, you get into the disciplines of this man who walked the earth, who was like the Father. You start getting to his disciplines. What would Jesus do? He will wake up early. Ooh, Lord. That might hurt somebody's religion. I can't follow Jesus no more. He wake up too early. Ooh, Lord. Ooh, I'm having too much fun this morning. Woo. Jesus habitually rose early and climbed the solitary mountains to engage in Holy Communion. Buddha always rose an hour before sunrise and engaged in meditation. And all his disciples were enjoined to do the same. It is well to be up before daybreak, for such habits contribute to health, to wealth, and wisdom, said Aristotle. It says such habits contribute to health, to wealth, and to wisdom. Let me ask you this. This is why it's so important. It's so important. How much could you accomplish with zero distractions? How much could you get done? Just 1 hour. If you just woke up 1 hour before everybody else did, and you weren't lethargic, you shook off the sleepiness, and you got to work or moving. You know, now when I say work, it doesn't mean physical labor. I'm just saying you got to work on yourself. That could be to meditate. It could be to read. It could be to finish something up. It could be to start something. It could be to journal. It could be something. If you woke up 1 hour earlier than everybody else, 1 hour of zero distractions, you can't call nobody because they ain't up. You don't get online and start following through Facebook because that's what most people do. They pick up the phone and go through Facebook. I'm talking about is you got up on purpose. 1 hour every day just to build your business, just to work on your dream. How much could you accomplish in 1 hour every day undistracted? Unbothered. Nobody's calling you at 5 in the morning. No, hey, how much could you get done? How much could you read? How much could you meditate? How much could you accomplish? How much could you build? How much could you work out? How much could you plan? How much could you get done in 1 hour undistracted, unbothered by the rest of the world? Woo! If you have to commence your daily duties at a very early hour and are thus prevented from giving the early morning systematic meditation, try to give an hour at night. Should this be denied you need not despair, for you may turn your thoughts upward in holy meditation in the intervals of your work, or in those few idle minutes which you now waste in aimlessness. Should your work be of that kind that becomes by practice automatic, you may meditate while engaged upon it. That eminent philosopher Jacob Boehme realized his vast knowledge of divine things while working long hours as a shoemaker. In every life, there is time to think. And the busiest, the most laborious is not shut out from aspiration and meditation. Spiritual meditation and self-discipline are inseparable. You will therefore commence to meditate upon yourself so as to try to understand yourself. For remember, the great object you will have in view will be the complete removal of all your errors in order that you may realize truth. You'll begin to question your motives, your thoughts, and your actions, comparing them with your ideal, and endeavoring to look upon them with a calm and impartial eye. I want to read this again because some of you guys, morning may not work for, but that's okay because I remember. Oh man, I remember. I'm going back now. I remember I used to meditate on my lunch. I used to meditate on my break. Now, when I was meditating, I was strategizing. I was like, man, I got to do something. I got to figure out some way to get up out of here. That's what I was meditating on. How can I leave? Boy, I got to get, this ain't working for me no more. Every lunch, every break, every lunch, I was thinking. I wasn't talking to people, waste my time with these people that don't want to have nothing more in life. I didn't waste my time with them. I took the time to think for myself, find answers, figure out solutions, figure a way out. And I found my way out. Why? Because I was seeking. They see me outside walking on lunch with a book in my hand. I'm telling you, them people ain't for me. I got to keep on. I got to figure this out. That's what I was doing 6 years ago when I wanted to leave my job and quit. And I knew I had to find a way out. That's what I was doing. Taking a walk, reading. Taking a walk, thinking. Taking a walk, planning. Taking a walk, trying to figure it out. How bad do you want it? Huh? Most people, I'm telling you, most people simply won't do what's necessary. They won't put in the effort necessary to free themselves into the life that they want to live. They simply won't. They'll talk about the plantation, but they won't figure out a way to escape the plantation. You hear what I'm saying? Let me say it. They'll talk about the plantation, but they won't figure out a way to escape the plantation. They won't be like Harriet Tubman and figure a way out to free herself and then come back and free other people. They won't do it. because it ain't easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it. But because it's not easy, very few people do it. If it was easy, everybody would do it. But because it's not easy, very few people do it. Are you the crowd or are you the few? The crowd of broke, the crowd of complaint, the crowd of talking all the time, the crowd of not doing much. Are you the crowd or are you the few? The few of accomplishment, the few of building their dreams, the few of freeing their mind and freeing themselves. Are you the crowd or are you part of the few? Spiritual meditation and self-discipline are inseparable. You will therefore commence to meditate upon yourself so as to try to understand yourself. Think about what you're saying. You're going to meditate on yourself so you can try to figure yourself out. Now, I know this is a tough conversation to have, and it took me a long time to find myself. I think I knew myself all the way up to about 15, 14, 15. Then I lost myself from 15 till about 25, 30. And then I found myself again. I found my voice. I found my confidence. I found my belief. I found it. To understand yourself. This is if not the number one thing in life, it's got to be up there at the top. To simply understand you. To know you better than you know anybody else. Let's not fool ourselves. Some of us simply don't know ourselves. We don't. We don't know how powerful we are. We don't know how great we can be. We don't know all the possibility that's within us. We don't know. There's still some things to uncover. We're still learning ourselves every day. I'm still learning myself. I don't know myself 100% fully. I know myself better today than I did yesterday. For remember, the great object you will have in view will be the complete removal. Look at that. Completely remove. Complete removal. Annihilation. Destruction. Get it out of here. You're not welcome no more. The complete removal of all your errors. In order that you may realize truth. You'll begin to question your motives, your thoughts, your actions, comparing them with your ideal, and endeavoring to look upon them with a calm and impartial eye. This is the New Black Wall Street Book Club, where Black folk do read. You put in a book, we absolutely will find it. We've been going through the book, How to Be Rich. We're in a chapter, The Inner Life Will Soon Be Rich on the Outside. This book is $15. Here's my question. Do you have the book yet? You know when I went and got this book? As soon as I heard about it. Does that make me different? Yes. Why? I don't know. Some people do. Some people don't. Most people won't. $15 to change your life. $100 go to the concert. Most people choose the concert. $15 to change your life. $100 go to the concert. Most people choose the concert. $15 to add equity and bring treasure into your storehouse. $100 to spend it and never get it back. Most people choose the concert. Are you the crowd or are you part of the few? My great mentor, Mr. Warren Buffett, says this, that price is what you pay, but value is what you get. Price is what you pay. Right now, let's think about the price you pay to be here. I didn't charge you anything to join us here today. We got a special club for that. You want more, you join the club. You want more, you join the club. But this is, even though it didn't cost you a dime, there's something more valuable that it did cost, and that's your time. You know, your time is more valuable than money. Time you can't get back, money you can. And just think about the time you spent here today, whether it's been 30 minutes or 3 minutes, my goal is always to give you value. to make sure that it was worth your time. Now I want you to think about the value that you received. What was it worth? What was this time worth to you and why? In the comments below, I'd like for you to share with us what you learned today. What your takeaway was today. What's buzzing in your head and in your spirit, in your embodiment of you right now as we've talked for 30 minutes and talked about something in this great book. How's it made a difference in your thinking? You change the way that you think. You'll change your life. You fix your mind, you'll fix your money. You fix your mind, you remove the errors and replace it with truth, and you'll fix everything else in your life. How was this time that you spent with us here in the New Black Wall Street Book Club valuable to you? Now, I know I talk much faster than you type, so as you guys are typing that stuff up and doing that feedback, it's called the law of reciprocity. You give more than you get. You got a lot today, hopefully, and you're willing to give just a little bit back in return. And that's your words. All right? Power, life, and death is in the tongue. Your words are valuable. And I don't take them lightly. I want to remind you a couple things you got an opportunity to be a part of. Number one, you get the book, The Black Billionaires Club. That's my book, the book I wrote. Pick that up at www.theblackbillionairesclub.com. You get the flashcards that we've been going through. $20 to get these cards. Just inbox us. You can inbox us on Instagram. You can inbox us on YouTube. Don't matter. Inbox us. Let us know you want to get the cards. You get them out to you ASAP Rocky. You can get the book, the $15 book that we've been going through. They can change your life forever and change the children's life. Maybe they're not watching right now. You can do that as well. Inbox us. Let us know you want to get the book. Inbox us on Instagram. YouTube doesn't matter. Instagram us. Inbox us. Let us know you want to get the book. $15 book. Change your life forever. And then last but not two more things, also the Black Billionaires Club. You can join the club. You can simply decide that you want more. This is a little taste. I want more. Let me go ahead and join the club for $20 a month. Change my life forever. You can do that at www.theblackbillionairesclub.com. Click on join the BBC. And last but not least, I got a class coming up. That's right. I don't teach for free. I realize how valuable the teaching is. And so I'm going to teach you how to build your e-commerce store, to teach you how to go online and make money all over the world, teach you how to put your money on autopilot and make money all day long by providing what you do, your gifts, your abilities, your products, your services to everybody in the world on the World Wide Web. You don't have a website yet? Why not? Your website ain't working? Why not? Learn what you don't know, because what you don't know is hurting you. What you don't know is hurting you. Miss Yasha Jane says, so much value on this live. I will start waking up early to work on me. I can promise you, Miss Ross, that if you work harder on yourself than you do anything else, work harder on yourself, you will live the life that no one else can live. They won't work on themselves. Then Marie said, meditate to find clarity, to find yourself in all of the possibilities. Chris is over here said, I'm getting up early. Jazz, I got 3 out of the 4 I need to get that book. Absolutely. Well, guys, I want to say thank you so much for tuning in today on the New Black Wall Street Book Club. It's a fantastic Friday. It's another great day to have a great day. Now, I want you to remember this, man, that it takes a village, and it starts with us. It starts with the man or woman looking in the mirror and deciding that they want to be the change. They're going to be the change that they want to see. We can change our world. We can change our community. We can change ourselves. We just have to decide to do it. Let's build, people. Let's build these businesses. Let's build these bank accounts. Let's build these brains. Let's build our community, but most importantly, let's build each other. And let's do it together. We all we got. Y'all know ain't nobody coming down here to the hood, Decatur, Georgia, where I'm at to come save us. Nobody. No, but I'm going to save us. I'm going to save me first. I'm going to come back and get the rest. We all we got. But guess what? That's enough. Man, I pray to God to preserve each and every one of you today. As you woke up today, you woke up early to read, to elevate, to empower yourself, that you've got some goals that you set for today. And I pray that you go out and you crush those goals. You come back with a progress report that says, yes, we took on the giants and we won. It's Friday, people. One of the easiest days to go make some money. Why not go do it? Provide value, and you'll get value. Hey, man, thank you so much, guys. You know what time it is. We'll be back Monday, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the New Black Wall Street Book Club. Until that time, you know what time it is. DJ, hit the music.